Welcome to Learn or Be Learned. We either learn from others or others learn from us. The former is able to help us become a better, faster you. Follow me weekly as I dig up stories like a true anthropologist would on one of the 3 series called Guest Conversations, Book Applications, or my Small Talk Explorations. I'm your host, Shiva Danshaker, and let's talk. Welcome back, guys. So in one of the last previous episodes, I read a book called Life's Great Question by Tom Rath. And then I did a book episode on it, and I said I would go further into differentiating passion versus contribution and what I thought about that from this book. So join me as I go into what I think passion really is and trying to understand it. Okay. In my opinion, I think there's no such thing as finding your passion. Passion exists, but finding it, I don't know. You can find your contribution and your passion will follow. That's what I'm thinking. This might sound very abstract and maybe a little bit metaphysical, but maybe our passion finds us in a way. If we focus on finding our passion every day, we'll get stressed out that we haven't found it. We don't know why. We don't know what interests us. There's so many things. However, if we spontaneously run with what interests us and what contributions we can do to help others, maybe our passion will find us in that way. For example, I wanted to do podcasting, so I did. I'm here with you right now. I didn't have the passion for it right away, I wouldn't say. I had curiosity, and maybe that's what sparks, the initial interest. But I wouldn't say passion right off the bat. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had fun while I was doing it, and I'm providing value. At least I hope so. Anyways, the feedback I get and the support I get is what motivates me and thrills me to continue on. I enjoy doing it, and I get the feedback that I'm helping at least a few people out there, which is what helps me and motivates me to not give up. Passion, I believe, is more like happiness and less like knowledge. We seek knowledge, right? Knowledge is acquired so we can go after it. We want to learn how to change a tire, so we can. But I don't think passion can be acquired or chased after, if that makes sense, right? Passion's hard to find. It's like trying to find happiness. We don't find happiness. I think happiness just arises on its own when we feel content with our lives and our relationships, right? So if we take a step back and we feel just relaxed, everything is in our favor at that moment, then we feel this sense of happiness. And if one piece of the puzzle is missing from your life of happiness, even if it's just for a moment, it disappears. We become either stressed, angry, sad, frantic, in a rush to do something. That happiness just vanishes very quickly, maybe just for a brief moment, but it does. So I think passion is like that. It's more like a vehicle to contribution, helping you with motivation in a way. So I think when we take a breath and we realize we have a great opportunity of life, maybe we can be happier by accepting what we have. And similarly, like happiness, where you realize what you have, I think passion comes when you realize you enjoy what you do and who you do it for. And, this is just some of my thoughts and my opinions of what I got when I was reading this. And, if someone brings up a good point, maybe I'll change my mind. And I just wanted to flow a little bit about what I'm thinking. I don't really know if this is like the lo and behold thing, like I just came up with life's great meaning right there. But I'm kind of just spitballing some ideas of what I got from the book, what I got from the distinction between passion and contribution, and what life's meaning really is. What we should be after is how many people can we help in something we enjoy doing? Like I learned a lot from anthropology, humans are social creatures. We love our culture. We love being in the in-group. So when you feel as though you're helping others, that social portion of your brain gets lit up and you feel more passionate about what you're doing. And that being said, not everything helpful makes it passionate, but that's where I think passion's more like a mix of things where it's, your interests, your contribution, how you're helping people, how many people you're helping, who you're helping, and do you enjoy it, all makes up what we find to be passion. So I don't think we should be chasing passion. I do agree with chasing contribution. We should see, and that makes it even easier, I think, because you can start today. How can I help one person today? Right? And slowly scale that. The biggest, best companies help a lot of people. It's a whole nother story to say how many people that get affected in negative ways, but in the light of optimism, a lot of companies do help people, whether that's jobs, innovation for society, or certain things. I don't really want to get into capital greed and things like that nature, but I want to assume the best in people and think that we're headed towards a way where we can benefit society, nature, and helping others. And if you're watching this, then you probably think similar things too. I'd love to hear your feedback on this. You can totally email me. You can send me a message through any of my social medias on the links in my podcast description. I'd love to hear from you. And if you could leave me an Apple review and let me know what you thought, I'd love that too. Thank you guys for all the support and help. And I will keep doing this, and I catch you on the next episode. Peace.